When you are building your strategy for 2022, what are the 5 marketing sectors and your 5 online drivers you need to be paying attention to? What are the 5 things that you need to know for your nonprofit strategy as you get ready for this next year? Here we go. Hi, my name is David Higgins, and I am an author and a consultant. And we have an amazing team of people here who have one mission, and that is to help you as a nonprofit, to help your organization thrive, not just survive, but thrive online and be able to help the people that you love and complete the mission that you're there to complete. So today we're going to be talking about what it is that needs to be in your online strategy. We're going to talk about the 5 areas that you need to discuss as a leadership team to make sure you're looking at for this next year, and the 5 drivers of 5 things that are going to cause people to go to and look at and apply themselves to the direction that you're going with your online strategy. So 5 and 5. Are you ready? Here we go. So number 1, we're going to talk about your website. Your website is vitally important. You need a dynamic website that is talking about who you are as an organization. And it needs to be full of color. It needs to be full of life. It needs to have people smiling and feeling like they're accomplishing. When somebody goes online to your website, they need a face smiling back at them going, hey, what's going on? And we're here and we're connecting to you. The second thing we need to know about your nonprofit is that you're being victorious. A lot of people don't think that when they put together their nonprofit, especially dealing with human needs, homelessness, and food pantries, and this type of thing, teens in distress, suicide hotlines, the first things people look at is the problem. When you go to your website, you're seeing the teenager that is homeless. You're seeing the people that are hungry. And that is not what people are looking for when they are trying to connect with you as an organization as a rule. What we find is that most people coming your direction that open up your website are not the people that are looking for help, but the people that are wanting to learn more about you to tell others about you. They are the communicators of who you are. They're the ones saying you need to contact this organization. So what you lead with is your successes. You lead with what you are doing well as an organization. You are a winner. And especially as we focus so much on creating online donations and creating a new donor funnels or revenue streams for you online, what donors are looking for is you as a successful organization. So your dynamic website needs to be communicating, hey guys, we're winning this battle, this mission that we're on. Yes, we've got a long way to go. We need your help. We need your support. But we're a winner. And we are going to, and everyone likes a winner. You know, you can take teams that are in sports that you don't really appreciate because they may be rivals, but there's a lot of respect when they're winning all the time. You know, you can say, I hate that team, but that player is really good. I totally get that, right? If that person came into town, you go, all right, I'll go hang out with them because they're so cool, but I'm never going to support their team, right? Well, that's sports, and that's that whole fervor that goes with that. With your nonprofit, people want to saddle up next to winners. They want to saddle up to people that have been successful. So if your homeless shelter is got wins, you tell about it right on the front page of your website with a big donation partner, like partner with us right here today. So you're a winner when you connect with us. That's the thought that you're giving behind your website, as well as 2 other things. Your website needs to have connections to funnels, like the backside. So name of your website, / and the funnel, the donation funnel, the email attraction funnel, these type of things, the attendance funnel to your next fundraiser that you're doing. These funnels are the way people are communicating, and it allows you to reach into a whole other part of the community and draw them to who you are. So this is really a dynamic part. The other thing about your website is it has to be able to be in a platform that is loved by Google, because Google is probably one of the best tools we have for a driver. And we'll talk about that in a second. But Google loves, like WordPress, Google loves certain certain formatting of websites, and their $10,000 a month or $120,000 a year grant that is putting people's eyes right to your website is very dynamic. So a dynamic website is very, very important. Number two, targeted funnels. What's a funnel? For it's a digital marketing tool that started around 2008, became really important around 2015, and in the last year has become so relevant that nonprofits are starting to use them, and the ones that are having wild success in them. So when you say, well, it's digital marketing, well, no, it's marketing. It's today's language of marketing. Majority of nonprofits, especially in rural areas, are using marketing techniques that were created in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. And they haven't really updated them for almost 100 years. If you have a website, that's a marketing technique created in 1995, 96. And if you have a donation button on there, it's created around 2005. Those are all marketing techniques, but they're not the point of communication today. If you want to communicate with your community and communicate with the people around you that you're trying to reach and be able to build relationships and create partnerships with, it's through funnels, creating donation funnels. And our book that is getting released here in January is very specific, talking about funnels and blueprint into funnels, so you understand that as a nonprofit. But there's a lot of education you can look at online here on other YouTube channels about funnels. And if you have any questions, you can always just put them in right below us here in the comments, or you can email us, and we'd love to be able to talk to you, answer your questions, kind of point you in the right direction if that's needed. Next is active social media. I cannot tell you how important active social media is. Social media is the number one communication tool today. If you're not on social media, you're not communicating. You say, well, we're sending out a newsletter. Well, that's not communication. That's only going to people that have loved you in the past. But we need to build a brand new foundation of donors for your nonprofit. We need to build a brand new recognition of who you are as a nonprofit. 92% of people in America are communicating online for their first connection in any relationship. What we're also seeing is with you and your nonprofit and who you are, if you're wanting to relate to your community, the best way to do it is online and through online tools. It is true that 1 out of 4 people on Facebook, according to all Facebook statistics, at least once a day are looking worldwide. 1 out of 4 worldwide. That's a huge amount. And so it's important for you to understand what it is that you have as far as your social media goes. And then email automation. Now, we do send emails. I know your nonprofit sends emails out. We do as well. I don't think there's a living organism on the face of the planet that calls themselves any kind of business or nonprofit that doesn't have some type of emails that they're using. But are using an email automation system and strategy that allows you to build a huge online email connection.